Hey guys! So I have a lot of questions about if I'm going to have another baby. Are me and my boyfriend going to have a baby? Do I plan on having more kids? Am I done having kids? Like, what is my plan? So when I first started dating my boyfriend, I was pretty convinced that I was absolutely done having kids. You know, just all the stuff that I have to deal with Lyle's dad and Ellie's dad. It was like, oh my god, I can't imagine having to do this with another person and having to go to court and do all these crazy things and having to share my kid. Like, to me, that is what I thought would happen if I had another kid. So I was like, I don't want another kid. I don't want to put another kid through that. I don't want to have to deal with that again. Like, 2 was already so hard on me. I can't imagine doing it alone with 3 kids. So I really was just at a point in my life where I was like, you know, as upsetting as it is, Ellie was my last pregnancy. So we started dating, and obviously things started getting more and more serious, and we started to talk about things like having kids, getting married, and those things. And he asked me, he was like, do you want to have more kids? And I said, no, I don't. Like, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have to go through all the things I've gone through anymore. And he was like, well, you know, I don't have any kids of my own, so I would really like one of my own. And I was like, well, maybe I'll change my mind. So over time, after seeing him and seeing how good he is with my kids and seeing how dedicated he really is to me and how much he loves me and cares about me and really wants this to be a forever thing, I've really come to change my mind and decided that I do want at least one more kid, maybe 2. So you might be wondering, are we trying for a kid, or like, when are we going to try for a kid? Right now, we are absolutely not trying to have a baby. We're actually trying to not have a baby. So birth control, you know, being careful. I don't want a baby right now. And there's many reasons why. I have like a short list of things that I want to do before I have another baby. Some of the things on my list are pretty obvious, and some of them are kind of, I guess you could say some of them are kind of like selfish, but I think that's a good thing. Because it's like me wanting to do a few things for myself before I'm back to breastfeeding all day and night and being home with a baby all the time. I really want to do some things that I feel like are necessary, and I want to do some things for myself before I go back to doing all of that. You know, right now me and Kyle are really lucky because we do get a decent amount of alone time together, because Ellie goes to her dad's every other weekend, and then on those same weekends Lyle will go visit Josh's family. So every other weekend we get some alone time, and we're able to go do things by ourselves, and I think that's really nice and really important to a relationship. And I think if we have a baby right now, that'll take all that away, because it's not like we'll have somebody to watch the baby all the time, and I don't want to do that either. I want to be home with the baby as much as possible. So my first few things that I want to do before I have a baby are pretty obvious. I want to move in together, which we don't live together yet, if you guys did not know that. And I also want to get married. Being married to me seems like, you know, I already have 2 children with 2 people who I'm not married to, and I know that Kyle is committed to me even if he decided he wanted to get married after a child. But it's like I kind of just want that sense of security and commitment before I dive into having another child with somebody. And as many of you know, I have gone through my pregnancies completely alone, single. I mean, I went to doctor's appointments by myself. I threw up all night by myself. Like, I did everything really alone. And pregnancy was always like something that you think of as being beautiful and supportive. You know, I've never had anybody be excited that I was pregnant. I've never had a planned pregnancy. Like, everything has always been really sad, and people felt bad for me, and I was alone. Like, it's never been a good, healthy, happy experience. And so to actually be with somebody who is so loving and caring and supportive, it has really, really made me want to be pregnant more and to have a baby more, because I feel like, you know, I'm not going to do this alone. I'm not going to come home and take care of a newborn by myself anymore. Like, I'm going to have that help, and it's going to be amazing. Like, I just feel like it's almost like a dream to think of a pregnancy where I don't go through it by myself, and being able to come home and share all the ups and downs of being a new parent with somebody. Like, I really, really want that, and I thought I would never get it, and now that I'm with somebody who I know will be there for me, it's really like a dream come true, because now it's like I can't wait to be pregnant. I can't wait to have a baby with you. I can't wait to do all these things with you, because I know that he'll be there. And and I'm not gonna have to do it alone. So I think that's really, really important. And then the other things that are on my list, the ones that I consider to be, you know, kind of selfish, it's basically just traveling. I got pregnant with Ellie right after I turned 21, and it was really something I really wanted to do was go to Las Vegas. I know a lot of people would probably say it's like dumb of me to want to go to Las Vegas before I have another child, but it's something that I've always wanted to do. You know, I'm not going to be young forever. I'm not going to have the opportunity to go forever, so I really want to do that before I have a baby. And I also, the first vacation that me and Kyle ever went on was actually my birthday. He bought tickets for us to go to Miami together. And at that point, we'd only been dating for like 4 months, I think. So I was like, oh my God, like you're really committed. Like you really think we're going to be together in a few months still and we're going to go on vacation. He was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, we went to Miami together and it was seriously the best week ever. We grew so close and we fell so in love, and I just really like the atmosphere of Miami. We didn't like party or anything like that. I mean, we did drink, but you know, we just like lounged by the pool, ate food, drank, you know, just had like a really good relaxed time, and like we ate the best food, like the best seafood ever. And like that's like my number one reason for going back. That's so like gluttonous, but I really want to go back for the food. There was this like pasta that we had that was so freaking good, and that's like my main reason for wanting to go back to Miami is so that we can eat. But also because it was just so, it was so fun, and it was so, I feel like it was such a big part of our relationship. Like everything really changed then because we really grew so much deeper there. I really want to do those two things. I really want to travel to those two places and move in and be married, and then I'm totally ready for him to put a baby up in me and to be a mom again. I miss breastfeeding, I miss having a newborn, I miss all those things, and I think Lyle's a great big brother. Ellie, I think she would be an awesome big sister, and I just think it'd be so awesome to have a baby with somebody who I'm actually like truly in love with, and you know, do everything what most people call right for the first time. Who knows, maybe I will be crazy and I'll want to have a fourth baby, and you never know, so we'll see what happens. We do have names already picked out for a girl, but we have no idea what we would name a boy. We've literally thought about it a million times. Definitely something Italian because he's Italian, but who knows, we can't figure it out. So if you know any cute boy Italian names, let me know because I might steal it from you. But yeah, so no baby anytime soon, but definitely within the next like 3 to 4 years is when I want to already like have the baby born. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.